We wrote to the army. The army, they came, they gave us about 15 men. Navy, they came with their 2 gunboats. Police came with about 25 men.
So hello my beautiful people. Guys, you guys remember the beach we showed you guys the other day? The beach. So we are in the place, in the office of the chairman who was the brain behind the beach. The one who is the mastermind behind the beach. So we traced him until we were able to get him. So the man is High Chief Simon Chiwike Nakwe Odogunagobia. So that's where we are, in his office. So we are here to hear from him directly. You know, we don't give fake news, and this is what you guys demanded for, and we're here to verify. So let him tell you guys what the reason behind the creation of the beach and how to actualize his aim there, because there is still a lot of work to do there. So we are here to ask him those questions so that we hear from him directly. So, sir, yes. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, my dear.
So we are from Creative Lord TV.
Okay, you're welcome.
So we would like to know more about the Oroma ATT Beach.
Okay.
So the one you recently created,
okay,
because there was no such thing there. So we heard about the place and we traced there and did the video about that place. A lot of people took interest about the place and decided to know more. So I would like you to tell us what was what was the brain behind it, like your inspiration, what motivated you to think of creating something like that, sir?
Okay, you're welcome. He said,
Creative Lord TV.
Creative Lord TV. You're welcome to my office. Yeah, my name is High Chief Simeon Chiwike Nakwe. I am from Oroma ATT, Anam, in Anambra West Local Government area of Anambra State. The beach we are talking about is where I was born and bred up. I was a major stakeholder. I'm a major stakeholder in that Oroma ATT Anam, not just a stakeholder, but a very major one at that. Okay. You know, all our people, we are riverine people. We've been dwelling there. All of us, almost all of us, are being born along the riverine. So we know everything about the river. You know, like what you asked me, my inspiration. Of course, you know, some of us that have traveled out of the country and maybe travel far and near, and happens to be someone that came from the riverine side. You know, when you now travel out, you come back, you kind of, those things that you pay for, you know, it's a huge sum of money. Like in 2000, year 2000, 1999, we'll be going like, with this my brother, we'll be going to Lekki Beach, this beach, all that. I know we paid a lot of money those days. And we have a replica of that right in my own domot. So we decided, no, this is just like something that can attract people, attract men, attract children, families. We said no. It is high time we started dwelling on this. That was how now the idea that came up. Of course, I wouldn't give myself only the credit. There are a lot of our people, and in particular, I would like to remember this my brother, who is a major brain behind it. Currently, is the commissioner for local government and chieftaincy in Anambra State. So one day, about 6 or 7 of us that sat down at Oka, we said, no, this is an idea that we need to actually pull. And the discussion happened on the 7th of December 2023. We are discussing at I don't know the name of the hotel there. So we now said, fine, can we just make something like this? So this next person will say, oh, he has been thinking of that idea. The next person will say, he has been having much of that idea. He found out that every Anam person had been thinking of that idea, something like that. What do we do? What do we do? So about the 7 of after discussing, we now started making calls. Any person will call, or also interested in that, you know, say, oh, Mr. Nakwe, you have this idea. I say, yes, it's a good one. So people started giving the support. Before you know it, we now created a WhatsApp group through which we can harness the discussion. From there, we started raising funds. Actually, you know, when the issue of money comes in, people will like want to know before they invest their money. Exactly. So it was not easy that time raising the money. But eventually, we were able to pull that stunt, and it worked. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. So as you guys have started the process, because this is the process, so what are you guys aiming for? Like, how are you guys planning on developing the place?
Oh, beautiful. You know, our major aim is to open up our NAM community to the world. That's our major aim. And I think, if I remember, in our letter-headed paper, with which we wrote so many companies, government offices, it was one of the motto is said, opening up our NAM to the world. You know, our side is less developed.
Yeah.
So, and we are like somebody like us, we always look forward to how best we can do to open up the community, knowing fully well that our money is not enough to open the community. So we need to partner with some people outside our community, and that is the major reason why we not took on that. That yes, we need to really actually open up this community. We need to actually attract the governors, the government offices, so that they will come and they will see it, and eventually I think it works.
Right now, how are you going to bring more like government, you know, the attention of government, so that they will come with full force? Because we need the government intervention. This is not something that individuals can do, but it needs a lot. So how do we bring, because government can say they will do this, but at the end they will not do it. How do we convince the government and the individual to come and build different things, make the place, you know, looks okay and people conducive for people to come and have time?
Okay, that's a good question. But I can tell you, my brother, you know, when the first thing is to know that this is something that is worth doing. Once we're able to identify an opportunity, you go ahead, put in the best you can. You know, the opportunity will not speak for itself. No, there are no two ways about that. We have identified a kind of a lying dead opportunity in our community, and the best we would have done is to bring it, harness it, bring it up to the best of our finance, which we have done.
Okay.
The rest now is left for people to come to invest. Okay. Whether or not the government, provided it's not against government law, of course it's going to develop. So many private sectors they've been writing, so many have been calling. And another one again, the person or our major partner in that process, who happens to be from my own community, Oromiti Kanam, is also one among the cabinet of Anambra State government. It's a commissioner. Then another one again from that same community is now in the House of Rep, Mr. Odogala. You understand? So I think we are very close to the government. Yes, and before we had this 2023 event, we wrote to Minister of Tourism, Culture and Tourism, Anambra State, which they even replied that just for want of time, that the time is short, so short. They replied to us when we wrote there. We also wrote to Life Greenways, we wrote to Hero, we wrote to MTN, we wrote to how many other companies? I think we wrote about 10 different companies. And out of these 10 different companies, they I think about 7 wrote back. MTN said no, that the time frame is also very short, that most of the letter would come from their head office in South Africa. So we're hopeful that by now, the next what we need is just to a kind of remind them again that we're about to start the next process. And believe me, they will give it a spot.
I was really amazed when we got there. You know, it was not easy to create something like that, even with the road and everything. So we really need it in Southeast.
Sure.
And my audience, my fans are also asking about the security in the place. You know, Southeast, you know how it is right now. So a lot of our people is asking, how are we going to protect our people there?
Okay, you know, this has been a major issue in the Southeast, that no doubt. But I can tell you, when the good things are happening in the Southeast, trust me, both the mass and the mass people will begin to join, and every person needs enjoyment, whether you like it or not. I believe why there are this problem is that because what they felt is supposed to be the benefit of the masses is not actually getting to the masses. So we are doing the right thing. And nobody's, even as a matter of fact, when we are doing this 2023 event, we wrote to the army. The army, they came, they gave us about 15 men. Navy, they came with their 2 gunboats. Police came with about 25 men, 5 trucks or thereabouts. Then our local vigilante. Do you believe me that at the end of the day, they ended up drinking and dancing? They didn't do any work. There's no work to do because every person was just happy. So I believe every person is queuing in into this program. That is, I think, is one of the things they are clamoring for. That people should come back to the Southeast, start developing, identify with the locals. Like me, when I go to my village, I don't go with. Sometimes I don't even go with my car. I will walk around the village. People are enjoying. They want to assess you. They want to stay closer to you. So you don't need much of that security. It is when I come back to Asaba here, where I'm doing my business, that is where I begin to think of security consciousness. But in my village, in the Southeast, I don't think about that. I don't think, unless I'm going on the way, because almost every person in my village knows me. So why am I afraid of? So the security aspect of it, in our own side, there is nothing to worry about. In Anambra West precisely, Anambra West local government, there is no security threat in Anambra West local government before now, and there won't be in the next future. So there's nothing for people to worry about. And when next we are organizing, of course, we also intimate those security apparatus that yes, we want to do that same thing again. We need your men. They will give us men.
Okay. All right. So in this issue of security, they will feel come when there is the activities there going on. But ordinary days, where the like young boys and young girls can go there and have a good time. Yeah. So we are talking about the security, but the army and soldiers will not be there 24 hours, especially on the road and all that. So we think that we should be security. Everybody's happy.
Yes, that's what we are doing that already. Thank you for that question. We are doing that already with the local vigilante. We have informed them. That last program, we actually planned it for 1 day, which we paid for. Our equipment, the stage, the musicians, and the rest of it. We actually planned for 1 day. But eventually, that program extended to even from December 25th, 26th to January 2nd. Yeah. People are still going there on their own accord. You understand? Yeah. So what we now identify that, we now call on the local vigilante. Please, you people should guide this, and they've been doing that. So the issue of security, I think even when you visited, of course you testified to that. Yeah. The issue of security is highly guaranteed. There's nothing to worry about. We are talking about Annam here. Okay. Annam is very security conscious in everything.
What do you have to tell our people in diaspora who is watching and would like to maybe invest, or they would like to listen to you? What do you have to tell them?
Well, like I said, it is high time our people, our Igbo people, brothers and sisters, it's high time we started coming back home to invest our money. So I will always advise our people, every person should think inward. There are a lot of things to do in the Southeast, like this which you are talking about. There are lots of investment. Like as we speak now, in Orometiti, there is no hotel before we did that event. Today, I got a call from my village, Orometiti and Nam, that someone has started building a hotel. Can you see to it? Yeah. The hotel, as a matter of fact, they called me that the hotel is at the roofing stage. Immediately, we left the village. Why is this person doing that? He has seen an opportunity to cash out. Yeah. So he started building. This is just what the space of how many days now from Christmas, somebody has started building immediately. So they should come back into home and invest. We are very much open. Come back and identify with us. We are not even going to charge anything. What our major objective is to open it up, not as a means of cashing money. No, far from that. Our major objective is to open our village. Whenever people now use Google, say Orometiti and then beach, you see it in Google. We are okay. It doesn't matter whether we make money or not. We don't want to even make money. Of course, the men that are behind that, they are all well to do. Yeah. They are not after the money. We all of us, what we want is to make people down there happy. How to open up our people, how to give them employment. That's our major objective. Yes.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, you have heard from the chairman. You guys should come home and invest in our land. You guys should try and develop the place. We need you guys wherever you are. I know you guys are watching. So share this video to get to everybody. Share it, and thank you for watching. God bless you.